Y'all just hold on 1 minute. We're gonna listen to this intro and get our vices ready. Love this intro. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Saint Sin coming at you with some Skyrim. What y'all know about Skyrim? But with this one, we will not be starting off with a fresh playthrough. No. For y'all see my list of save files right here. We're going to be joining in with my own personal game. I love the music in this game. I love it to death. And that's why I had to wait for the whole beginning to go through. So, without further ado, let's start this game, shall we? Now this is going to be right where I left off. Now, I haven't played in quite some time. I have no idea where I am, but we will continue on with my campaign, where I was. I'm kind of worried with what I was doing. I have no idea. I could be in a very odd position. I cannot be held accountable for what my character's doing. Swift as an arrow. Now I got one thing from the Creation Club, and it's because they gave me free money, and I had the currency available. So I got the arrow pack. It gives you a bunch of different fucking arrows, and I really want to see it actually. But what was I doing? Read the letter from Calmissimo. Marco should read it and see what it's about. Okay, we're not gonna do that. Where the fuck are we? No, we're not going to start survival mode. I've done a lot of research in this survival mode, and I like it, but I don't like it because of how Bethesda is presenting it. So therefore, will I play it in the future? Yeah, probably. I know I already have a video out where I started a survival campaign of Skyrim. But that was before I'd done a lot of research on the survival mod that came out with this game. And it hurt my soul that they literally copy and pasted another modder's resource that they made, and they're claiming it as their own. That blows balls! Come on, Bethesda. So no, we're not going to be doing that shit. We got whatever the fuck her name is, Braylin? Braylina?
I'm right behind you.
So,
lead on.
Where am I? I have no idea. I had the key. Ooh, what kind of character am I playing? Hold on. We have... So I've already went to the Dragonborn DLC apparently. That's where I got this mask. It increases my fire spell damage. So I believe what I'm doing is I'm using the ignite spells as a type of fire mage. Yeah, I've already gotten a few of the black books. Yeah, I'm wearing Daedric armor. Just so we can show you guys what type of armor I'm wearing. I'm wearing the Ring of Arcania, Azazel, the mask, Daedric armor of renewal, 50% stamina regeneration, the muffling, boots, gauntlets, block 40% more from your shield. I'm not even using a shield. Why am I? That makes no sense really. Necklace of extreme haggling. I think we can put something else on, like something that'll at least benefit us in some way, shape, or form. I even got Spellbreaker. Come on now. What y'all know about Spellbreaker? Alright, so let's continue on with this. Who am I married to? It's a secret.
I don't like
Oh shit, I didn't want to equip that. Yo! Ring of Arcania.
this is going.
Alright, so up on D-pad. Thank you. Wow, okay. Ignite. Now I'm gonna show y'all, if y'all don't know my type of build, I'll show you guys my skills. Destruction, I don't have a whole lot, but I do have fire magic and destruction. You wanna look up here? Whoa, where the fuck? Back over here. We have intense flames, as well as augmented flames. So if we scroll over here, we have impact to make them stagger. But they're, whoa, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, the controls are a little, I'm not used to them, so bear with me. I need to get back into play in Skyrim. So we have a little bit of restoration, a little bit of alteration. Why do we have alteration? What the fuck? Okay, alright, blocks 30% of a spell's effects. Okay, so we're going that with just the passive route. See, I've already got enchanting up to 100. I've enchanted some stuff, but then again I haven't enchanted some stuff. So that's for a later date. My smithing, I'm trying to get up to 100. Heavy armor, let's see, what do I got in heavy armor? 25% bonus if wearing head, chest, feet, hands. 50% stagger if I'm wearing heavy armor. Damn it. My block is up there. Bashing does 5 times more damage. Able to do a power bash. And time slows down when I'm about to block a power attack. So I'm a two-handed. No. I'm one-handed and two-handed. That's not necessarily the way to go. I don't know why I'm doing this. Alright, the last time I played this game, it might have said January of this year. But before that, I might have played for like 10 minutes in January. Right now it's July. The end of July almost. So, with that being said, the last time I played before January was probably the January before that, sadly. It's been quite some time. So, in one-handed we have Armsman. Savage Strike, okay. Seems I was going for more of a one-armed build. Of course we have sneak. We have 5 out of 5. Muffled movement, light foot, silent roll, and silence. Coming up on Shadow Warrior pretty quick. Damn it. Pickpocket, of course. I'm a hell of a pickpocket. I love pickpocketing people. Oh, okay. Alright. 50 if survival mode is enabled. Whoa! 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 What the fuck? Kinda glad I didn't go with survival. I am looking forward to a survival playthrough though. With speech, y'all know how I am with talking to people and shit. If y'all see my Fallout playthroughs, then yeah, I love talking with people. So basically, can sell any type of weapon, 10% better prices, can bribe guards, persuasion, intimidation. Damn it, I need to quit hitting the back button. I love my illusion magic as well, by the way. So y'all will see me using calm spells, frenzy spells, the whole 9 yards. Destruction, I go with my fire magic as y'all have seen. So I guess we're all the way through it already. So basically, as you see, I'm a heavy armor wearing son of a bitch that uses fire spells. Any conjuration? Any conjuration? No conjuration. What the fuck? I'm not going to conjuration mage, but I have already gotten that up twice. So with that being shown, yeah. My bad, my bad. Conjuration. I've worked up to 100 twice, and I reset it twice. My bad. Alright, so I don't know where I am or what I'm doing. Something tells me that guy needs to die.
What was that?
He gonna hit me. Damn.
Hey, watch it.
Whew. Oh, that's what I was going for. Oh, okay. Alright, we got the champion's cudgel. That means we can disenchant this motherfucker and put its enchantment on something else. Carrying too much. Oh, isn't that the story of my life? Carrying too much. So we're carrying 2 pounds overweight. So sure, drop them. There you go. You can have those, man. I'm still overweight? Apparently. So Bear with me, bear with me. £6. So, see if we're carrying any weapons that we don't need. Let's see. Blade of Woe, Blade of Woe. Yes, I have 2 Blade of Woes. I'll explain that later. Hollowed Dwarven War Axe. We can drop that. Still Dagger of Cowardice. We can drop that too. Let's get the hell out of here. Diamond. Woo. Up to level 36. That's pretty nice. But we're not gonna take it. Deathband. I guess we're done here? Is that it? My dog says there's something interesting around. So, anyways, I will say my ebony blade is maxed out. What in the hell are we gonna do? Custom destination. I don't know why. Gonna remove that. Cannot fast travel while enemies are nearby. What about now? Going back to Skyrim, I'm not sure what I was doing to begin with. So, being at level 63, I'm not too high up a level, but I'm not too low up a level to make this not interesting. So the way I see it is, I'm going to continue on with my storyline from here forth. Depending on how much I have done already. I'm not 100% sure.
Captain Bjarwin does the business around here. I'm just a ship's mate.
Alright, let's see. Okay. Let's go back over here real quick. I don't fucking know. Really? I spill it on myself, really?
Northern Maiden is ship shape and ready to go.
What news do you bring from Fort? I had my suspicions that he was undead. How else could he have survived for over 200 years? It's a shame. There are quite a few tales of General Carius's exploits, including the founding of Raven Rock.
He'll no longer send Ashbond to Raven Rock. He won't be a bother no more.
Councillor Morvain told me to give this to you if you made it back in one piece. And you got rid of General Carius. Better than a soldier's pay, so you should be thankful.
Damn! Damn! You need something else?
I'm sorry to bother you, but Second Councillor Rano asked me to come find you. He said it's quite urgent.
What's going on?
All he wanted me to do is track you down and send you to him. Look, this is important. Even more important than wiping out the ash spawn. Please, go speak to the second counselor as soon as possible.
Will do. Well, that's what we're gonna be doing now. Really?
Thank you for coming. After everything you've already done for Ravenrock, I hate to ask for more, but I can't risk Councillor Morvain being killed.
He's in danger of being killed? What do you mean?
The Ulan family of House Lalu, a rival great house, has placed a death mark on the Councillor's head.
Why would the Ulans want him dead?
It's a private matter. Let's just say they seek revenge for the execution of one of their own, ordered by Councillor Morvain himself. The problem is I don't have any solid proof that anyone from House Lalu is hidden among us. Only my suspicions.
He ordered the execution. It's on his head, not yours.
Now that's just ridiculous. As second Councillor, it's my responsibility to protect Councillor Morvain from harm. I'm afraid that one day I'll awaken and discover him dead. And I don't want it to come to that.
You feel an attack on the counselor is imminent?
I do. I've received some information from my sources that there could be elements of Ulan's house, House Lalu, already in Ravenrock.
Why haven't you acted on the information?
Ravenrock is a small settlement, so it's hard to accomplish anything in secret. If any of them is from House Lalu, I wouldn't be able to make a move without them knowing.
Well, how may I be of assistance?
I had a feeling you'd be willing to listen to me.
Where do I
I
begin?
need you to start out by being my eyes and ears. Search Ravenrock and see if you can root out these traitors. The best place to start would be Geldis Sadri, over at the Retching Netch Corner Club. If he provides you any leads, check them out before bringing them to my attention. I can't afford to make any mistakes.
Alright. You mentioned your sources.
I maintain a few contacts in other Dunmer settlements across Tamriel. Most hail from House Redoran, but there are a few from other houses.
Why don't you ask them to take a look?
Most of my contacts live leagues away from Solstheim. Sending the occasional message back and forth is all we can manage, and sometimes takes months or more to arrive. However, any information we can glean in times like this, I consider vital to House Redoran's survival.
How are things now that the mine is open again?
You might think it's all perfume and roses now that the mine's open. But all I see is a new security problem on our hands. Making sure those shipments of ebony make it safely from the mine to the shipping docks is my new order of the day. And with Solstheim crawling with reavers and Azora knows what else, I can't risk any attacks on Ravenrock.
What can you tell me about House Haru?
Traitors. The lot of them. Their collaboration with the Empire may have given them unrivaled political and economic strength, but their hearts weren't with the Dunmer people.
I presume that was their downfall, of course.
Lalu deserved every bit of hatred they received once the Empire released its grasp on Morrowind. Having past ties to the Empire immediately turned them into the scapegoat for the Dunmer people's suffering.
What happened to House Haru after a result?
They had welcomed the Empire with open arms and benefited from it. When everything was said and done, they were no longer recognized as a great house and were dismissed from the council.
Well, then maybe you could, out of everything else, why did the Dumner hate the Empire?
During the Oblivion Crisis, gates to the Plane of Oblivion opened all over Morrowind. The Empire pulled most of its forces out of Morrowind to deal with the gates in their own homeland, leaving us virtually defenseless. We had no standing army at the time, just uncoordinated pockets of resistance.
How the Dunmer survived this at all?
House Redoran took charge and was slowly able to build an army. It took years, but it became a force to be reckoned with. When the Argonians invaded years later, House Redoran's army was able to prevent them from sweeping across all of Morrowind. It would be fair to say that House Redoran literally saved the Dunmer people from destruction.
I could see that House of Redoran is quite known for their feats.
Don't worry. You can trust Geldis. He's been with us for a long time.
I will go talk to Gelbus then.
Stand aside.
I work for Mogrul. You got a problem, you talk to him.
Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner Club, home of the finest Sue Jammer that will ever grace your lips.
This Urian has an unusual name, might I say.
There's actually a funny story behind the name, friend.
Let's hear it.
A few years ago, I was walking down by the docks, and I noticed a Dunmer staggering along with a bottle of Sue Jammer in hand. He was one of my patrons and liked to drink heavily, so I wasn't exactly surprised.
Doesn't sound so unusual to me, at least.
Ah, but you see, this particular Dunmer was as naked as the day he was born, and singing badly at the top of his lungs.
Oh.
As I'm watching this spectacle, a netch floats over the bulwark towards him. The man looks straight up at the netch, yells, "Have a drink," and tosses the bottle. And it never hit the ground.
What did the nets do? I must know.
Well, the bottle broke on the netch, and it must have swallowed its contents because it started floating sort of tilted.
Ah!
Finally, it stopped and began to quiver. A few moments later, the foulest liquid to ever assail your nostrils spewed from its maw.
Oh!
I've seen plenty of drunks in me day, and I'll tell you right now, that netch was sick.
Now I get it.
True story, friend. True story.
Alright then, have you heard any rumors by chance?
Nothing specific, but I'm hearing rumblings of assassins living amongst us. I
Right?
think they intend to target Consular Morvain, but I can't be certain.
What makes you think that?
The Redoran Guard have spotted a pack of werewolves in the mountains. The hunters up on Frostmoon Crag might know more.
Werewolves, huh? Alright. How are things now that the mines are open again?
How do you think? It's a blessing. I've got regular paying customers again.
Good to
Thirsty
hear.
workers at the end of the day, and more coin than I can count.
That's good to hear, man. Good to hear. So what's your specialty?
The finest to jam it across your lips, friend. My own personal formula that I call Sadri's Sujama. In fact, I've just added some new ingredients to the mixture that I think makes it taste better than ever. All I need to do is get the word out that it's ready, and they'll flock here for it.
Well, let me get a taste of that, man.
I was kinda hoping you'd say that. Here, take these samples of the Sujama and spread the word. If you get rid of all of them, there's something extra in it for you.
You know, that ain't too bad. Sujama, huh?
Welcome to... The mine's open, people are buying drinks, and I'm making money again. Just like old times.
A man said that you might be able to help me
Well, well, Agil's got himself a spy, does he?
a little bit.
Azura knows he needs all the help he can get. He's been chasing the Ulins for years now.
You think he's mistaken after all this?
No. I just think he's going about this the wrong way.
Alright. You have a better idea?
Actually, I do. If you want to catch those slippery slaughterfish, you need to let them come to you.
Yeah, I hear that.
There's an Ulin ancestral tomb near the temple. Someone's been leaving ash yam offerings on the altar inside. If you were to wait inside for whomever that is, I'm betting they'll have some of the answers you're looking for.
I see. Why haven't you told Andriel about this?
What makes you think I haven't? Anytime Adriel and the Redoran Guard made a move, the Ulans must have been one step ahead and didn't show up.
I see. Well, thanks for the tip, my friend.
You can thank me if it works. Until then, I'd head to the tomb and wait until your visitor shows up.
Alright.
Come
Will
back
do.
anytime. My doors are always open.
Hey, you got some good jamming, my friend. I will be back. But for now, let's go check out this tomb and who
With
might
the Asbor
ever...
threat taken care of, I can give my men the rest they deserve. Well done, friend.
Well, you tell them to go take a rest. Get some R&R.
Move along, Outlander.
Okay, now, what was the stipulations to this quest? Has pointed out that someone is leaving ash yam offerings in the Onyel ancestral tomb. Even though Onyels live on Solenstheim, he suggests that I shake the tomb out at night and discover the identity of the mysterious visitor. Hopefully this person is either an assassin himself, or can lead me to the assassin threatening Counselor Mavian's life. Marvian's, whatever the fuck the name is. Okay, so I just wait here. AM? Oh shit. I got the hiccups. That ain't good. Ow. Aha!
Excuse me. I didn't realize there was anyone else here.
Yeah, got you, bitch. Got the hiccups. What are you doing here?
I presume the same thing you're doing, leaving an offering for the departed.
Wrong. I've been waiting for
Forgive my
you.
surprise. It's just that I wouldn't expect that sort of behavior from someone who isn't Dunmer.
You aren't in Olin.
Since there aren't any Ulans left on this island, I've taken it upon myself to leave the traditional offering in their stead.
That's very kind of you. Unless you were from House Olenu.
What kind of nonsense is that? I am simply honoring a fellow departed Dunmer, and you hurl baseless accusations at me? Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to meditate a bit. Please, I don't wish to be disturbed while I'm meditating.
Okay. I'm not sure where that got us.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
You
Nothing.
brought Ravenrock back from the brink, traveler. I don't know how to thank you.
Pussy.
I hope Geldis proved useful. Have you made any progress?
I suspect Telisu Solvin is the culprit.
Telesu. Are you sure?
I saw her in the Ulin tomb.
So Geldis's plan worked, eh? Every time we tried it, no one would ever show up. If Telesu's involved in any sort of plot to harm Councillor Morvain, I'm going to need hard evidence to prove it.
So go search their
I'm not
house.
kicking down anyone's door until I have solid evidence in hand. If you're wrong about Telesu, things would quickly go downhill around here, and the real culprits might slip away. I can't afford for that to happen.
I can understand that. But what if they try to stop me?
If you have evidence and it places your life in peril, I would expect you to do whatever you must to keep yourself alive. Here, this key should open the front door of the manor in case they've locked it. Good luck.
I will say, Gildas Sadari wants you to try his new Sujama brew. It's pretty nice.
What? Oh, no, thank you. I need to keep my head clear.
Alright, fine then. I will go ask some other people. But can you tell me a little bit more about the Serpine family?
Telesu is wife to the family patriarch Vendel. They have a single child, a daughter named Miri. They arrived here 10 years ago and have been nothing but a benefit to Raven Rock ever since.
How?
They are quite wealthy, and they've been quite generous by sharing their fortune with the community. They've contributed coin, food, supplies, even helped repair a few of the buildings in town with their own hands.
Nothing unusual about them at all? Come on now, there has to be something.
People have mentioned it's a bit odd about how close in age Mary appears to be to her father, but that's hardly a cause for alarm. Just make sure you find solid evidence. If I accuse them without it, I'll be the laughing stock of the colony.
Understandable.
Be careful. If the Severans have betrayed us, then they'll be well armed.
I'll see what I can find. But just know, we're pretty well armed too.
Hello?
Careful, Miri. Someone's in here with us. How Yali will have revenge.
They will pay for it. No. It's not my time.
My god, I got a lot of shit on me. I dropped in ebony daggers. I don't need that shit. There we go. Now I'm good. So, where is this chest? Oh well. But I don't think I found anything. Hold on, what the fuck is my quest right now? Recover evidence from Servine Manor. I haven't recovered anything. Ebony daggers, fine clothes, Nord mead, dumbness. Nothing. 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 What can be used as evidence? I have no idea. It's a pretty nice house, I will say. But I see nothing in here that will help me. Oh, a safe. The Olin Matter. Eminent Fest. Money. Alright, so let's read this right here. What do we have here? Dear Counselor Sadin, in a matter of days, I believe we will be ready. Our forces hidden within Ashbel Citadel have been training night and day, ready to strike when we give the signal. With Captain Willith distracted by the Ash Spawn attacks, the timing seems perfect. I've waited nearly a decade to extract my revenge upon Little Mordane for the death of my ancestor, and I long for the moment my blade will be drawn across his throat. The next letter you'll receive from me will include his head in a sack. Display it proudly in the halls of House Halua, brother Vidin Arun. I think that's the evidence we needed, so... Fall to me, dragon!
I help?
Did you find any evidence at Severin Manor yet?
I have. I found evidence proving Severin's guilt.
Then we finally have them. All that remains now is chasing them down and bringing them to justice.
I do not believe they will give up willingly.
Good. I'm going to send 2 of the best Rerenn Guard we have to take them down. I want you to assist them any way you can.
I'll be there.
See that you do. We can't afford to let these traitors slip away.
Why do the Ulans have a tomb in Raven Rock?
Villa Ulen wasn't the first Ulen to live in Raven Rock. His father, Valen Ulen, was one of the first Dunmer to settle here. Unlike his son, Villa, Valen was a good man. He contributed to the community and was quite respected. When Valen died, his family provided the funds to construct the tomb.
But you told me House Halu was disliked.
The Ulen family being a part of House Lalu didn't matter. It's Dunmer's tradition for the ashes of the deceased to be placed in an ancestral tomb. Valen Ulen and his son's remains were both laid to rest there because that's what he'd requested.
I can't argue with that.
Ashfallow Citadel's been abandoned for a long time. Be ready for anything.
So I'm going where now? Alright. That's not bad. But I will say, ladies and gentlemen, I know this is not a very long part that I'm doing, but with this Skyrim series, I don't necessarily want it to make it my Fallout series. My Fallout series, I try to do around an hour a piece for each episode. So with this one, I'm not quite certain on what I want to do.
Taken care of, I can give my men the rest they deserve.
We'll go tell them to get some R&R, my brother. Tell them to get some R&R. But with that, my friends, I don't know exactly how long I'm going to keep these episodes, but for now, I've been Saintson, and I will see you guys next time. But first, I want to thank you guys for spending your time with my time. I'm fucking this outro up all the hell. So with that being said, I've been Saintson, and I will see you guys next time with some more Skyrim on the Xbox One. Take care, everybody, and I will see you guys next time.